Good morning, dudes. How is it going? Today we're playing Sergeant Hammer, a ranged specialist, apparently. A siege tank. She looks like a siege tank. She plays like a siege tank. She is exactly what you would expect from a siege tank. You've all seen her. Let's just go ahead and see what we can make happen. Now, I have to admit something. I have not actually really gotten to use any of her level 20 ultimates. And I've played like 6-7 games. That's what I usually do before one of these videos, right? I play a bunch of games to get the character leveled up and kind of get a feel for what I'm supposed to do with her. And in this case, each game only lasted like 15 minutes. Either we lost immediately or we won immediately. And you're gonna see why that is, because of course there was a bit of coincidence going on. A decent amount of coincidence, actually. Well, that's actually a lot of StarCraft heroes. No, but the thing about her is that she just really, you know, she just kind of pushes. And that's what she does. And she does it well. We're playing on the Haunted Mines. Now, the Haunted Mines, as we all know, got a separate map where you're supposed to kill minions, and then like a big golem spawns and you push with him or you defend against him. So, the problem with that, this is actually one of the worst maps for Sergeant Hammer. This is definitely a character where there are advantages to playing her on certain maps and disadvantages to playing her on other maps. So, for example, on this one and on the Plant or Garden of Terror, right? Garden of Terror map, you need to be mobile because you want to kill as many creeps as you possibly can. She's not mobile at all, and you will see why. First of all, you can already tell we don't have a horse. No, instead of a horse, we actually got a little speed boost ability, which increases our movement speed by 60% for 4 seconds. Got 30 seconds cooldown. So we can of course use that to get away. It does not stop if we get attacked. This is actually what you see where she just kind of lifts off and speeds away immediately. It's really nice for that. But because we don't have a horse, we're just so much slower than everybody else. Yeah, I think you can already tell why she's not that amazing on maps where you need to move around. Q. We're gonna actually use this in a second, so don't worry about it. Here we go. Let's just go ahead and put down some mines. Yep, it's just some mines, so they explode on people, they deal damage to them, they slow them. They're pretty neat. And we've got the W, which is a little bit of a blast, forces people away, and deals actually a good amount of damage. It's definitely not a weak nuke, so boom. You see that? Let's go and put down some mines again. And actually, just run. Now the E is really what makes her the siege tank. Siege mode. Boom. So, as you can see, the blue circle is our attack range. We deal increased damage to minions, we deal increased damage to buildings, and we do splash attacks. Also, our trait, our passive, means we deal more damage the further an enemy is away. Alright. So right here we're gonna skill the disabling effects reduced while in siege mode. I don't know, it just works well. I tend to spend a lot of time in siege mode. You're gonna see that soon. And if you are in siege mode and you reduce disabling effects, that's actually a lot of damage reduced too. I mean, having... Okay, let's say Malfurion actually right here. You got an ability where you target an area and then people in the area, yeah, this right here actually, they get rooted. And while they're rooted, they take damage. Now I've reduced that by 50%, the rooted duration, which is actually not that important. Don't really care that much about being rooted. But just having, you know, less damage that I take is actually pretty cool. So, yeah, that's kind of why I like that. Now this right here is what we're doing. We're shooting buildings, right? And this is how we're gonna spend the majority of the game. Just gonna sit here and shoot at things in siege mode. Not really caring much about anything with the huge range. We're just gonna sit here and shoot things. Somebody attacks us, we force them away. Somebody wants to counterattack us, we just shoot them back into the face. And hopefully these creeps are gonna switch targets soon, that would be appreciated. And this is what we do. This is it. We can increase our attack range, which is actually not that... This is a good trait. This right here, double the knockback's distance. It doesn't really do anything. I don't like the W, because as you can see, it does not have that much range. Actually, most heroes got a higher attack range than this got a cast range. So, most of the time you actually don't hit anything with it. Not because I'm not trying, just because it's not possible, but people are out of range. Oh. So, don't really like it too much. And periodically in power, basic attacks is not that great. I really like the lifesteal though. I know it may seem odd to skill an ability that can be skilled by every hero. But the thing is that the lifesteal actually works on the cleave. Or the splash, I guess, since it's a ranged hero. So we can just sit here, you know, and cleave on the buildings. And every unit that gets hit takes the splash attack. So, boom, boom, boom. Actually, every unit that gets hit by the splash attack heals us. That's what I was trying to say. I'm just awful at speaking. I'm sorry. Sorry. Can't go down there. Yeah. No, not too useful. Running around. Oh. That's just kind of an issue with this hero. Boom. Better off pushing. Better off pushing. Just make something happen, you know. We can't just sit here and, you know, clean out some buildings. That's the thing. The guy they're gonna summon down there is just gonna push, right? That's what he will do. So if we just spend our time up here pushing ourselves, you know, maybe it's gonna work out just fine. Again, I don't think this is a good map for Sergeant Hammer. The Tribute map is awesome. The Pirate map, not so great, but really the Tribute map is so good. Let's actually just go ahead and push some more. You can outrange buildings. You can, and towers, as you can see, we are slightly out of range. Your radius just needs to overlap with a little bit of the building. Not with a ton of it, just a little bit of it. So right here we can, actually this is a weird point, we can increase slow duration, we can increase our speed, or well not really increase our speed, but buff it up so it's got a lower cooldown. But honestly, the one I like the most, oh look at it, I like what he did right there. He forced me out of range, or at least that was what he was trying to do, forced me away from the building, so I couldn't hit it anymore. Okay, let's get the hell out of here. Nope. However, I actually like the slow the most. I think the slow just tends to work out the best. It's a lot of slow actually. It's 40% now. It's decent. I like it. And now we're just gonna sit here and shoot that thing. And you know, if you take a look at this, like this is how far we pushed into there. Up here. This is how far they're pushing down there. And I'm just sitting up here defending, you know, trying my hardest to keep them away. I'm probably not gonna be able to pull off much of that, but oh, actually that is unfortunate. Still. Get out of jail, freak button. You see? It's actually worked out just fine. You don't always need to go down into the mine. Sometimes you can just say, no, fuck it. We're gonna push up here. Fuck it. And yeah, you see, this game is so quick. Everybody's just pushing. That's what Sergeant Hammer makes happen. Now, if you take a look right here, right? Actually, our siege damage is slightly lower than Valor's. That's surprising. I was about to show you that our siege damage is the highest in the game. It's up there. Definitely is up there. But I guess I spend a lot of time up here defending, actually, while my team is pushing. So that might be why. Okay, then. So we're gonna go ahead and skill the Napalm Strike. I personally have to admit I do not like the other ability, which is the huge rocket. I'm sure all of you have seen it before. It just fires a rocket across the map. It's actually pretty strong, don't get me wrong. The thing about the Napalm, though, is it got a 6-second cooldown. You can use it to bombard buildings so much better. And thanks to the spamming of it, since 6-second cooldown again, you just deal far more damage than you do with the rocket. The rocket is nice in really long games because you can actually skill a trait at level 20. Well, not a trait, a talent at level 20, which allows you to repeatedly kind of cast it again, right? Whenever it was cast, it takes a 5-second cooldown, and then it casts again. Doesn't cost any mana or anything, it just kind of flies through the map. And that is nice. That is definitely awesome. But haven't really gotten to that point that often. So, and the one time I did, you can't actually target down the main building. Like, that was my thought process. Okay, I'm just gonna focus it down on the main building, right? Like, that seems like a great idea. Ooh, unfortunate timing on that one. Oh, nope. Ah, I pressed the wrong button. Accidentally went into siege mode. Did not mean to do that. It's actually not too great. Ooh, Furion probably gonna die too. Yeah. You know, he was just trying to maybe turn it around, like maybe get a kill or something. That's fine, right? There was nothing he could have done. He just got caught. That sucks, but that's just something you have to deal with. Now, where do we have it? This right here, like, it cannot hit the main building. It doesn't deal damage to it. So that also something when you don't make it too great, while the lava strike actually can. So we're just gonna go with that one instead, right? Right here, we can actually skill more damage if we don't get attacked, but that's just... I don't like that condition too much. I think it's really difficult to achieve, since it's... If it was like a second, right, or 2 seconds, I would skill this. But 5 seconds, after 5 seconds, it only sets in, and you deal 25% more damage. 5 seconds is actually a lot in a team fight. That's crazy. So any stray attack is gonna trigger it. It just doesn't tend to work out that well. Spider-Mine's knockback is actually kind of cute, but I prefer the wall. You're gonna see why. You're gonna see why in a second. So, this is actually why I don't like going down here too much. You see this? I can clean this out, but I need to siege up. Then I need to very slowly take them down. I need to unsiege. Well, I guess I don't need to siege up. I suppose it isn't necessary per se, but you know, it really helps. And the fact that I don't have a mount doesn't really help it either. You know, I just kind of prefer pushing up top. And if you get caught down here, there's not really anywhere to, like, you can run. That's also not amazing. Can we get them? No. No, let's just go ahead and leave. Let's just get out of here. Do we retreat or do we push? It's gonna be a difficult one. Yo, come on, trigger. Yep, they triggered. Boom. You see this wall? That's awesome, right? Nobody can pass through that, by the way. Okay, so it seems we're just going for a finish. That is cocky as hell. Let's see what we can make happen. Boom, boom, boom. Let's spam a few ultimates. Hit this building. You know, just kind of keep this going. Put down some mines and force people away if they get too close. Yeah, our big guy is actually taking some damage. We've got one of our allies defending back in the base, but it's really not that much. Okay, now this is actually definitely the best one you want to skill right here. Unless you're going for the mines, which is actually... The mines are good. The mines are good, don't get me wrong, but... Moving in siege mode is amazing. Like, you need to get this. Actually, like, I'm sorry. This is just the best one by far. Even that little bit of movement, oftentimes, what it allows you to do is catch up. Even just a little bit. And if... Look, this right here is not a lot of movement speed. But at least the enemy now has to kind of deal with the fact that I'm gonna be able to do something even if they keep running away, you know? If they keep running away, I'm still gonna be there in the fight. I'm gonna be there. Yeah, I just want to see you know? Oh, we might actually be dead. Yeah, let's just see, maybe we can get away. The movement speed is pretty fantastic. Oh my god, this is terrible though. Let's put this down. No, this is actually kind of cute. See the wall? Wall is awesome. Oh, I like the position of it too. That was pretty cool, man. That's why I like the wall. The hovering in siege mode. It's just, instead of being an area where you just aren't allowed to enter, you're like an actual hero that can hit people. And to me, that's a huge difference. And actually, it appears that the next mines are actually gonna end the game. Look at this. He is right in front of our base. This guy right in front of their base. Well, not really base, but main building. So this is going down the next time the mines open up. So okay, do you see what I'm talking about? These guys just don't last very long. Ah man, I'm actually kind of disappointed with my siege damage, I have to admit. Usually every game other than this one, every other game, I have been the highest on siege damage. But I think you can, like, you're gonna believe me that this hero is pretty good at pushing anyway, right? I don't need to actually have any numbers to prove that. I think we need to go back. Yeah, holy shit. Okay then. Let's go ahead and siege up. Mine up. Start spamming. Maybe not. Doesn't seem like they actually want to fight us. Sonya is just sitting there spinning. Yeah, she went for the jump. So we shouldn't be, like, in too much trouble, but maybe... Ah, got him. Sweet. That is actually amazing. We need to go ahead and make use of that immediately. Since now 2 of the heroes are dead. Which means we're at an advantage in terms of heroes, obviously. And we can't just go into the mines and kill shit down there. Like, we can't just do that. I mean, who's gonna fight us? If they try to fight us, then we're gonna kill them. Like so. I don't think I can actually get this guy. Yeah, that's just... Yeah, I'm a stationary hero, you know. Nope. You're not getting in. I like the wall. I think the wall is pretty cool. But they actually did get a lot of these skills. Now, it is going to be a tough one. The decision we're going to have to make is, do we actually defend? Or do we fight this? Like, do we try to win before they do? Or do we sit back and try to stay alive? And I'm not sure which one we're going with. It really comes down to my team, what they decide. They want to push. Okay, they want to push. Well, let's just go ahead and see what we can make happen. Push to win. No, no, no. Finish. No, no, no. Oh, okay. No, actually, we need to defend. We need to defend. We need to defend. Okay. We're gonna just see what we can make happen. Just the 2 of us. It's gonna be difficult, but hey, maybe. Diablo actually is going to die. So that's pretty good. Sonya dealing a ton of damage. The golem is gonna be here. We got Sonya. And maybe their core is dying quicker than ours. I think we got it. I think we got it. Yeah, we did. Boom, baby. 14 minutes. And again, did not get to level 20. Right, I did not actually get to skill my level 20 ultimate. It's a shame that I didn't get to show it to you. But the thing is, I haven't seen it myself. It's just like, I don't know. I don't know what to do, people. Every game goes like this. It's just, oh well. Wait, what's going on here? I don't know how to respond to whispers. Like, seriously, I don't get it. It's just, this interface is terrible. I'm sorry, people. I would actually have liked to play with you, but what can I do? Right, I saw it too late. Oh well, let's just go ahead and round up this video then. So, Sergeant Hammer, actually a really interesting character, as you can see. Very unique, unbelievably so. I actually think she is stellar if it comes to her uniqueness, if that is really a factor you can describe as such. But I really do like her, actually. I think she is quite fun. Rather one-sided on what she can do, though as you can see, stuff like the wall can actually be pretty flexible. So, you know, I like her. I think she's cool. I think she's a cool lady, and she's definitely fun to play, and she makes for some interesting games. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. Tell me which hero you want to see next. Leave a rating on the video, and see ya tomorrow.